Hey, I'm keynote speaker and author Jones Loflin, helping you make the best choices with your time so you can thrive. I don't think any of us would question the work ethic of a honeybee. They get so much done. What might surprise you is to find out the average honeybee takes about 40 naps per day. Yeah, 40 naps per day. They're only for a few seconds. Forager bees, the bees that work the hardest in the hive, can take up to 50 naps per day. The reason is clear. Honeybees instinctively know that if they're going to be able to deliver their best work in that next moment, to be ready for what's next, they need to take every opportunity to rest when they can to deliver their best efforts. Now contrast that with how you approach your work. You probably don't take a lot of breaks along the way. You just keep working and working, and you don't deliver your best work because you don't have the physical, mental, or emotional energy to really be fully present in that task or in that conversation. Working this way also adds to your overload because you've got the mindset that you're going to get it all done, so you just keep working and working and working instead of taking those moments to rest and then be able to be at your best in the next moment. Now, we can't take 40 naps per day. Well, I guess we could, but then that creates all kinds of other problems. But I think we can do a better job, like the honeybee does, in taking those moments when we just rest our bodies and minds for a moment. Here are 3 ways I think you can do that. First of all, start a routine of maybe at every top of the hour, bottom of the hour, just to take a couple deep breaths to rest for a moment and to reset. When you finish a task, whether the task took you 5 minutes or 30 minutes, again, force yourself to stop and stretch. Take a couple of deep breaths or walk just a little bit to reset so that you can be at your best in focus in the next moment. Another thing you can do is either look out a window after you have been working for a while, or stand up and go outside for a few moments, because there's just something about being outside, about seeing nature, that causes us to have a different perspective on our work and on our life, and it's a reset that can help us focus better in the next moment. Special note for leaders and managers watching this Jones Zone. You may be saying, "Oh, I don't have time to take those kinds of breaks, Jones." Remember I mentioned the forager bee? They're the leaders in the hive because they've got to make sure that they're communicating the right information to the other bees that will be foraging so that they can get all the pollen and nectar they need to survive. Research has shown that when a forager bee is stressed, it actually leaves out some information that it's trying to communicate to the other bees and can sometimes cause them not to be able to find the pollen and nectar they need for the hive to thrive. Leaders and managers, you need your 40 naps. Well, you need your breaks each day as well. I'm Jones Loflin. I hope it's a fantastic week for you where you're willing to take a few more moments of rest in your workday. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me in the Jones Zone.